Okay, at this time, I would like to introduce, for his inaugural address, the Honorable Mayor Anthony Staffieri.
See, I had to take a back seat for that. Good morning, everyone. We are fortunate in that we live in the greatest of cities, within the greatest state, and within the greatest of countries on this earth. To stand before you as your mayor is an incredibly humble, yet exciting moment for me. Born in a foreign land, coming to the United States of America as a 7-year-old boy, now standing before you as your mayor for a third term, it is a story we read about as a child in school. A story that in this marvelous country, you can be anything you dream of and are willing to work for. Each and every child should realize the opportunities in this greatest of countries are within their reach. I would like to thank my parents for bringing me to the promised land, and I hope they are standing together, being proud of their son. Turn it off. Okay, that's it. I don't have to speak so loud now. I would like to thank my wonderful wife, Diane. I thank you for your constant support, and most importantly, your love. Anthony, Paul, and Joe, a father could not ask for better sons. The pride you continue to give me day upon day is a heavenly gift, and I thank you for that. To my sister Liz and my brothers Jim, Ezio, and Aldo, you have always been by my side, and words can't describe my appreciation and love. Every candidate realizes any success they achieve is not truly their own, but that of a number of people who give of their time, their effort, their money, their shoe leather. I have been blessed by having many people who are the reason for me to be standing before you today. To begin naming a few would be totally unjust. To name everyone would require you all to go home and get your tents and have a sleepover. To each and every one of you, I am here because of you, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. May I thank Dan Foley. He is a good man, and please allow me, on behalf of everyone within Derby, to thank him for being part of the first and freest election for him in the process in this world. He offered competition of thought, which promotes better government for all. I invite him to continue giving of his mind and thoughts, but no debate. To our elected members of our Board of Aldermen, may I wish you greatest of wisdom and compassion. Your participation in our form of government is essential, and I welcome you in joining with me in moving Derby to greater heights. I would like to specifically welcome our newest members, Barbara DeGennaro, Joe DiMartino, and Steve Iacone. I wish you a productive 2 years serving the people of Derby. I also would like to thank and congratulate Ron Sill and Tony Sevchek for their years of service and active members of the board. They enhanced the lives of all our people of Derby, and I wish you good health and success in our future. To those returning and new to our Board of Apportionment and Taxation, I wish you great success in the difficult task of paying for the needed services our city requires, remembering the needs of our taxpayers and their ability to pay. To the new Board of Education, you have a responsibility of providing the best of educational opportunities to our children, while also mindful of what the taxpayers can afford. I wish you great success. The task you have before you is not an easy one. Laura Wabno is a dear friend. She has grown with her experience, and I feel the people are well taken care of by Laura and her staff. I wish you continued success, Laura. We have a bright treasurer as any city could wish for. Keith McLiverty has the knowledge and intelligence, and we are lucky to have him as part of our team. To you, Keith, let's have a good 2 years. To Randall Collette and Sylvester Fusco, I offer my congratulations and wish you a successful 2-year term. We seek office as Republicans or Democrats. But may I remind you, today you are no longer a Republican or a Democrat. You are an elected official, elected to represent the best of all the people of Derby. Ideas are not Republican or Democrat ideas. They are ideas of elected officials, individuals, elected to serve the people. As we leave this assembly today, let us all leave our party affiliation at the exit door. Let us support the best thoughts, the most creative of ideas, and move forward in making our city of Derby the very best it can be. Let's talk about the future. We are now no longer burdened with a bad developer's contract, and thus we must move forward. The economy seems to be changing, and we have a number of people interested in investing in our future downtown. Let us find the very best downtown development plan for the people of Derby. We now have both federal and state grants to build a road into our future industrial park. We will move as quickly as the agencies allow to build the road, and then we will get the industries building buildings, hiring people, and paying taxes. Our Greenway extension is being reviewed currently, and I expect to move that expansion for the enjoyment of all Derby residents. We are actively seeking grants for our new O'Sullivan Island Park. I see a day not far in the future where there will be boat docks, walking path around the island, and a fishing pier with handicap accessibility. Think of what potential this project has. A park with its borders being of that of 2 rivers, and a greenway trail. A park where you can leisurely walk alongside one of the 2 rivers. A park that would have recreational space with fields, picnic areas, and play sets. There may only be a handful of locations in this country where such a park with the convergence of 2 rivers could exist. Join with me and let's make it happen. O'Sullivan Island is a goal. The Sterling Opera House is a goal. Finding a downtown development that will benefit the city as well as a developer is a goal. Beginning a new industrial park, creating new jobs, and getting employers to pick up more of the burden of property tax so families of Derby will pay less of that burden is a goal. Join with me. Let's leave our partisanship at the door as we leave this assembly. Let us disagree, but let not that disagreement be caused by partisan politics. Let us disagree because your dream of Derby slightly differs from that of mine. Then let us sit down and find a solution to each and every differing situation. I don't seek a Democratic ideas nor Republican ideas. I seek ideas that don't give a hoot with your party affiliation by me. We ran for election either as a Republican or a Democrat. We have been sworn into office and now hold the position of being the representative of the people. Not Republican people or Democrat people, but all the people. Join with me and let's make our city the very best it can be. The people deserve no less. In closing, 4 years ago, after a heated campaign, soon to be sworn into office as your mayor, I seriously contemplated what did the city need most. Much like Ronald Reagan's initial goal when becoming president after the Carter years, what was needed was spirit, a redevelopment of pride, a positive attitude, a rekindling of love for our country, and in our case, a rekindling of love and pride in our historic city. Thinking back 4 years for a moment, bombed out Baghdad as our main street, weeds growing from the sidewalks and streets of our downtown, a downtown that often resembled a ghost town. A Whittick Park project stalled. A Greenway project stalled. The list goes on and on. From the creation of one of the most beautiful city seals in the country, to ordering Public Works to pull the damn weeds, all in that effort to restore pride and spirit in our city. Have we completed everything needed or desired in these 4 years? Not by a long shot, but we are getting there. May I ask each and every elected person to join with me, and as Derby's team, let us continue moving forward. Let us disagree, but not because of party affiliation, but from competition of creative ideas. Join with me, and let's make the ground shake from our accomplishments on behalf of our wonderful citizens. And I congratulate you all for being elected. Thank you very much.
And congratulations once again.